Good evening, folks. My name is Actelon, and welcome to the RP channel. Well, Actelon RP channel. Today we're gonna play some Pokemon MMO, which is a Pokemon game not made by Game Freak, but by a community of Pokemon game lovers. And as usual, we're gonna start the game with Monotype, which is the reason why we have once again the Wheel of Fate on our side first, then we're gonna jump into the game and try to find the best option for our monotype to begin with. There are 4 regions currently available, which is Kanto, Hoenn, Unova, and Sinnoh. Johto is unavailable even though we use the Heart Gold and Soul Silver ROM, but I kinda understand that as well because if we think about it, then it wouldn't be really possible because then there would be conflicting files probably. But let's get this show started and let's see what Pokemon type we get. And we get the Fire type. Wow, so we have right away 4 decisions to make. We can start where we want to start and how we want to start. I believe the best start for us in order to get as much as options as possible with the Fire type would probably be Hoenn, because we could get fire types after the third gym. So let's get into it. Let's see you in the game. And welcome to the game. We're gonna use, of course, the joystick so we can actually do some stuff. I don't know why I still have the UI for joyst non-joystick version. Good, it disappeared. Probably with the Pokédex first. It realizes something. Well, we start in a little root town, and it goes as usual. The beginning, blah blah blah, where we will have to save the professor first, and then we will go on our way. I believe it will be a little bit difficult due to the fact that we don't have that much fire option. I will look up once we have the episode done, the first episode, if we can get our hands on some extra fire Pokemon before we actually enter the first gym. If yes, then I will obviously grab them and have them in our team. You can decide the name of the Pokemon this time because I can change it easily with the UI. We can obviously hide it as well. But we will have to occasionally, always when we talk to something, have the UI up. A small price to pay, I would say. Well, time to get our Torchic, which is the first fire Pokemon that we will have. We can also, after the third gym, I believe, we can grab ourselves another starter. But in my opinion, Torchic is at this point the best starter we can get, especially with the gyms we're gonna be facing and the typing that he will have. Ooh, already Ember? Okay. Probably the worst position for the camera. But as you can see, the UI is pretty nice. They really worked hard on this game for quite a long time. I remember I me playing it maybe 3, 4 years ago. So they really put some work into it. I'm trying still to kind of position the phone best way possible because this is also available on Android, iPhone, Linux, and all the different typical operation system. So let's go and find May. I'm gonna just use Torchic as our follower for now. So let's go. With the help of the Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you can actually have them all Pokemon follow you, no matter which game they are from, and they will always have some sprites, so which is awesome. Which is why I played it a few years ago and keep coming back. It's like WoW, just for free. Ooh, we burned it. That's a rarity. But since that we have Amber, that means she will probably have Water Gun. Hey, 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 hey. Well, we rather embrace the first defeat right away. I'm still thinking of, on the top of my head, if there is any fire type Pokemon that we can get away. But I don't think so. You can also access the chat here. Why is it working so without the trainer? Let me test something. I've never seen this. Like a Pokemon walking without a trainer. Ooh, a crit. Ay, ay, ay. Let's finish off this Poochyena. But I'm certain, not to mention there is multiple of them. Are you kidding me? Oh, oh, wild visible encounters. Nice. Well, we run away from this one. So there are shallows in these grasses. And once we are done with the games with 24 badges currently, maybe 32, I don't know if you can access Johto after you defeat Kanto region, but nonetheless we will go and perhaps maybe shiny hunt Pokemon and so on. Collect basically all of them which we can get. This will be a close one, maybe. Mudkip is not really hitting super hard, but still hard enough. Yeah, 6 HP is kinda close for me. Well, that was a win. Good. Good on us. She will not heal up our Pokemon, of course not. Why should she? Shellos. Huh. I didn't expect that one. And yeah, it's obviously a multiplayer game, so it's not just you, it's with multiple people. So really, you can come and join me. You can perhaps in the future also get into battles with other players, but we will see. But for now, we have the Monotype of fire, and we have a fire in our belly. At least it's not Monotype Arcane. That would be kind of bad. Blah blah blah. Pokédex, yeah, 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 we know, we know. We know way too good. Pokeball's good. Oh, and now it's time for us to leave. So the first one that I can think of, Pokemon that we will get is Numel. and Slugma, which are both slow, but in a way good. Slugma will evolve into a fire rock type, and oh wait, there's also Torkoal. Yay, that's pretty good. And Numel is pretty good in offensive phase, and Torkoal is a beast in tanking. So let's see, what is there any wild walking encounter here? As well, or is it just that one? Seems like just that one. We're gonna gather quickly all XP we can get so that we have easier time fighting off the gym leader later on. We will need Torchic to evolve before that, obviously, because without double kick we will lose for sure. And we need to take advantage of everything we can get and then pack for the second trainer. What's his name? Well, the fighting gym trainer. A Zigzagoon. We will need to catch later on also Pokemon that can serve as HM slaves, because obviously fire types cannot swim. This is just easy XP here. Level 4. Not bad. Not bad at all. We should maybe be level 9 with this trainer defeated. Another one. Another burnt insect. I feel like a Ragnaros right now. Burning insect. Next one. I'm still thinking if there is any option for me to get some fire Pokemon. But on the top of my back, I cannot think of any fire Pokemon I can get before the pass of, well, oh god, we will have a lot of difficult time with Mate once we arrive at what's it called? Devil Fort City or Port. We're gonna have a hell of a time. Third generation is one of the harder one. For now, we really need all the XP, because if we don't get all the XP we need, we will certainly lose. She will have a Lombre, I believe, and her Marshtomp, and what could she have? We will find out soon enough. Well, soon enough, maybe a few episodes later. Thank you for level 10. I appreciate your EXP donation. Sand attack. We might keep that for the fight with May. Yeah, let's get that item. I can trade off some Pokemon for fire types, but then again, I wouldn't want to, because we want to achieve them by ourselves. 。 But yeah, once we defeat that little gym, we should be loaded with fire Pokemon. But we will have to train a lot so they are at the level of others. Well, at the level of Torchic, obviously. Mhm. Ah, oh yeah. Let's get this. We don't know how to catch Pokemon tutorial. Oh yeah, wait. They actually don't do that. They actually skip that, which is good and bad for the new players that decided to start with Pokemon MMO, but there are really almost none. We can also take a look at the stats for Torchic. It's a serious nature, so neutral. Happiness, blah blah blah. You also can EV train here. The IVs are 15 for all, obviously. There's contest, etc. etc. So let's get this road started. We might reach the first gym today, since it's not really far and the path there is not really super difficult due to our Torchic. And Hoenn is based on Emerald, not not Ruby and Sapphire. I'm gonna skip this trainer for now. They have full restores. I don't know what I'm gonna pay with full restores, but we will take this one out. Oh come on! I keep hitting my Kale. Keep hitting it like nothing. Let's grill some worms, some insects. As for the Pokemon Red Monotype, we will continue also soon. I just finished on stream the same game with Rock types, which was quite a difficulty due to Lorelei, Lance, and Gary having a strong water Pokemon, and in comparison to Rock Pokemon, they were fast, especially the Gyarados from Lance and Gary that were rather bothersome, and even that might be an understatement. There is a Mossy Stone where you can actually evolve Eevee into Leafeon if you have it here, which is great. We don't use that. Eevee is also one Pokemon that I might consider once we get to Kanto with our fire types. But before that, we don't really have to really think about that, because first we will need to get a good combination, and then we can worry about Elite Four and starting to farm other Pokemons that aren't fire types. And Elite Four always has one member that will give us trouble. So I will have to think about which one I will take and which not. And I'm certainly not going with Hoenn, because Let's be honest, that is the ice trainer with the wall of chunk. That will be troublesome. Then there is also the champion, which is again water Pokemon. So I think I pass. Actually, wait, what I'm saying, isn't that Ruby? Oh yeah, wait a minute. There's Steven at the top, I believe. But I might be wrong here. Oh, I used scratch crap. Not the best attack. Actually, I might have chosen the wrong region because now that I think of it, about it, I should have maybe went for Unova because two fire Pokemon are there available at the right away about the start, being Pansear and the starter. But oh well, this one will be more interesting, I believe. I don't consider legendaries as our option because, let's be honest, the legendaries are not always good. They really vary in strength and weaknesses, and most of the time, if you catch a legendary, then you just have a open card for something more interesting to be. But we are not going to take on the gym just yet today, I think, because there's just too many possible outcomes. I can just go here. Good. Almost thought for a second that I might get away without a battle. 1 vs 2. Let's take out Seedot first because it's not gonna have resist against anything. Goodbye, Seedot. Astonish. Not so astonishing in my opinion. And now it's only 1v1. Absorb's gonna do shiz. Yep, thought as much. And it should be down with next scratch. Hmm. Skip, skip. And we arrived at Rasporo City. Now it's a matter only of leveling. How long are we here? Almost 30 minutes. I'm certainly interested in fighting the fourth gym, since it will be fire against fire, which might lead to very interesting matchups. There is another bug trainer that I will challenge quickly, but I don't think we can finish this leveling today. I'm certainly not gonna level in the Wismur cave because that would be ineffective a lot because Wismur give HP EVs, which is bad for us. We don't want a lot of HP. We want speed, attack, and special attack. That might lead to our victory. Level 13 we should learn nothing, I believe. I might be wrong. Nope, I am not wrong. Pokemon are quite often here. I even managed to get 3 Pokemon in a step. Each step, 1 Pokemon. Repel. Your best friend here, sort of. Another one, Blahey. Level 8 this time. It's not like gonna change anything. It's still like a little bug. Once we get double kicked, then we are just safe to go in the gym and finish what we started. It should be at level 15, 14, I believe. So my targeted enemies on this route are Poochyena, Zigzagoon, and Taillow, since they are the ones that give me the EVs I need. Vismurl is HP, Eneko is HP, Ninkada is defense, if I'm not mistaken. I certainly don't wanna fight those guys, but I'm gonna kill every Ninkada here as well, because that's just a sitting EXP bank for me. And we can later on breed our own Pokemon. But then again, we don't have a female. We have a male Torchic. The question is, what will you have? Loadhead, okay. This should not have any water moves yet. That learns water move at level 10, I believe, in Generation 5. So Astonish, Absorb, and Water Sport only so far. Might be wrong though. Peck, okay, we can utilize Peck. We're gonna replace Growl, the weakest of them. And here is a Skirmish. Skirmish is also HP, sadly. But again, a sitting EXP bank. Vismur, everywhere. Dorstad gets this one, because now we have a flying Pokemon, flying type move. And he has a matchup. Gen 3 is something that I remember a lot of, because I used to play a lot of Gen 3 when I had only my simulator, and it was one of the better ones that I enjoyed on my phone. So we are 2 levels away from evolving. The question is, should I finish it in this episode? Probably. We still have a lot of time. Poochie, not perfect. That's an attack IV. Or EV. EV actually. It's EV. Not bad, XP, not bad. Taillow is speed. which will cause us to outspeed some certain Pokemon if we get enough of this. And we will have to at some point breed our own fire Pokemon, especially when we wanna go the Elite Four, because without a good Pokemon you will get so fast destroyed that it's not gonna be pleasant at that point. So breeding will be a thing, which is good for us because we are in Gen 3 where breeding is a early thing. We can reach that once we reach the third gym. I don't think I can attack anyone in the Rasboro gym just yet. Let's take on this one. I know she has a Meryl, I believe. Scroomish, okay. Oh, wait, and which one had the Meryl? Oh yeah, that was actually in Ruby and Sapphire, not in Emerald. Yikes, that's still a lot of XP that we need. Is that a Veilord? Wow! Ay, ay, ay. Now we are in trouble. This is a hiker. And hikers have Geodudes. Geodudes don't have problems with fire. Well, let's hope for the best. If we get him to burn, then... Whoa! Wow, we actually do a chunk of damage. I didn't expect this one. I might attack them, actually. Because that fastens up a lot of things for us. That opens up a lot. Two level 8s, okay, we can deal with this. Oh, crap, I used Scratch. Okay. We actually deal some damage with Scratch. Might be the level difference. Goodbye. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. Hopefully this one is the last one for us. Then we're gonna just quickly sweep the arena, aka gym. Level 16. And we're gonna evolve our Torchic into... What's his name? Combusken. Combusken, and he should learn Double Kick now. Double Kick, yes. And I'm gonna replace Scratch, the weakest of them, since we might need a Sand attack later on. Now we just need to get to the point where we go to the Pokemon Center. Oh, I forgot I can run. Abra, wow. These are pretty rare here. Let's try to take it out. That's an easy special attack. EV point. one patch of grass. That's how darn good they are with their annoyance. Ooh, more. Thank you. I accept your free special attack points, Abra. But then again, I might be wrong and it's actually speed. But I doubt that. I really believe that's a special attack. So many chickens in the city. Heal us up, please. Yes. Thank you. Time for the gym badge. It should lead us to be around level 18, maybe 19. I'm gonna just attack again all the XP I can get. The next trainer will or gym battle will be tough because of Makuhita. That's not an easy opponent. Ooh, that hits very hard. Even though we will get here some defensive points for beating up rock Pokemon. I'm gonna take this route because then we will not have a double battle. I'm not risking it. We have only one Pokemon to beat Roxanne with, and we really need to be careful with our decisions. Tomorrow I kinda hope to make some Shadowk videos. And yes, 30 works here. But not against double kick. I know it's been a while that I recorded anything from Shadowk. But that has also its reason because there was not really much I was doing with Shadowk. I was more likely leveling Pokemons, not Pokemons, other characters like Actelon Paladin, which is now finished. Now I still have a lot of the characters to level, such as also Shadowk Hunter with his animal love, which I made clear about that. Then I have also a Worgen that I need to level, Worgen Druid, Guardian, and that's so far it. So I'm taking a break for leveling for now. Then there is also another program I'm waiting for, or well, not waiting for. I'm more likely just think about making it a thing. I want to use 6 different characters and level up them while we study the story of humans, elves, dwarves, gnomes, and all those vanilla races. She has an Aron? What? Excuse me? Excuse me? That's not a stone Pokemon. But it hits hard. Oh. Since when does she have an Aron? I don't remember having to fight an Aron. I think I'm gonna go for a scent attack here, just to make sure that we survive. If she tries anything funny with Rock Tomb, yeah. I'm gonna use 3 scent attacks. Rock Tombs are annoying because they lower our speed as well. Good, we avoid. Keep avoiding Combustion. Keep avoiding. Good. Now, time to kick his ass. With the double kick. Ooh, that's a big chunk. It took. You are not hitting my like Combusken. If you want to suggest a name for Combusken, type it down into the comments, obviously. It's up to you guys to name it. I'm not gonna name it. And here goes down the Geodude, and it's our first gym badge in our Monotype challenge. And I was correct with saying that we are level 18 once we finish this one. I might, at some point after this, also learn Combusken the stone moves. But for now, we need to focus on getting the second badge. We're just gonna go outside for now and end the episode there. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned, stay awesome, and stay healthy. See you in the next time.